to today's workout and this 5D divine feminine message to go along with the quantum ascension workouts, which are going to be just so crazy. This week is all about vision. Today is focus day, so we get to really create some embodiment focus on our vision. And we are going to be using the word all week, and that word is completion. Now, there is some, there's a method to my madness. There's intention behind this. So when we have a vision, right, we kind of have to hop forward to that vision in order to create it. What does that look like? What does that feel like, right? Like, well, how do we know when we get there? What is the completion? Okay, and so completion is ordinary. Completion is where self-sabotage comes in over and over and over again because it's so stinking ordinary, right? And so then we call in the archangel of completion, okay? And so that is what is so amazing with working with Mary Magdalene and her thousands of angels, okay? We get to have our own, right? And so there's definitely more that leads up to the completion, which we will work on. But first, I want you to really have some contemplation, some quiet time, some meditation on how are you going to know when you've completed this cycle? How do you know when you completed a goal? What does that look like? How does that feel? Maybe where along the lines is there a lot of things that are left just not complete, but they're hanging around, they're still in your fractal lines, things like that. Those are really important because if you contemplate, wow, there's actually a lot of things that I haven't completed. Yes, there's things that I've completed, and yes, that feels amazing, but what's going on in the background, in the subconscious level, is all the things that you never fully completed. So, first, we have to be aware that, oh my gosh, when I don't complete things, this is what occurs for me, right? Something the matter with me? What's the matter with you? Why can't you just finish something? Blah, blah. You start something, you never finish. Like all those conversations that are going on. And so we get to just recognize it, be aware of it. Awesome. And from there we know this is why it is so critical to create completion. And when we create the completion is the transformation, right? And so we do that through the process of vision, awareness, connection, and taking action, and then repeating it over and over and over again, because through that process, we have the opportunity to create a completion every single month, every single day, every single week. Okay, every single workout, moment by moment. And when when it comes to the psychology of it, it's critical to seal in the deal with reflection and celebration. Now, I don't know about you, but for me personally, life is boring and I really am not that excited to celebrate and reflect on my own. But if I have someone else who not only can I celebrate, but I'm able to, share, and they're able to help me reflect and celebrate my progress, that just gives it so much more light and so much more energy. Me personally, on my own, I'm like, boom, done, let's go. Boom, done, let's go. And it doesn't quite do the job because I didn't actually come to a full completion because I didn't reflect and I didn't celebrate. Okay? So everything is a compound effect. Now, I've been working on that for a long time, but because I've been working for it a long time, now that I'm still working on it years later, like I started trying to celebrate in 2017 and it is almost 2023 years, okay? But now I'm able to really recognize what it does for what is stored and what is released, okay? Because we want to release. We don't want stored things that are not complete, okay? And, like, oh, great. Oh, yeah, awesome, Brooke. You did amazing. Let's go. Okay? That's how normally I am. But creating an environment and a support system and accountability around that deep celebration, that high celebration, that high reflection of like giving it full on attention, emotion, embodiment. Now I can move to the next thing in a completely different mindset, more clarity, more trust, more faith, right? So with that being said, we are going to go get into the workout, and next week we can work on being aware. You can also be aware today, but just really utilizing today to focus on your vision of what is it going to create? What is this completion going to create in your energy field, in your auric field? And what then can you transmit? Because what you transmit is what you receive. You're transmitting, you're shooting off this transmission of this is who you are and how amazing you are. You're completing things, right? Like you have a vision for a completion. And that, the more you do that, the more you start to really get this law of attraction, or just it really actually builds your trust and faith in the whole concept and the whole process of literally working on things that you cannot visually see when you work in the quantum realm. Okay, all of these things are going to help you accelerate your ascension and create as much ease mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually as you grow through the process. Okay, Bye. See you in the workout.